Hello, my name is Craig Lovelace, and I'm the Executive Director of the Resonate Church Network. We are a church planting network, planting churches on college campuses all over kind of the western states. And we started our story in 2007 at Washington State University as a collegiate church plant there, at a time when collegiate church planting wasn't really a thing yet. And we believed that we could plant a local church for the college students, and that had the capacity and the potential to reach more students than we were seeing currently with campus ministry strategies and models. Um, and so God began to do an amazing work there, and within a year we were able to multiply and plant again at the University of Idaho, which is just real close neighboring school. And again, God began to work, and since 2007, he's done some amazing things. We've been able to see lots of churches planted, lots of disciples made on the college campus, and since '07, we've kind of been obsessed with this one idea that the college campus, the college campuses really of North America, are both the most strategic and the most unreached mission field in our context. And so we have been laser focused on trying to reach and train and send disciples from the campus to the world. And it's been an amazing journey. It's been a fun story. We've been able to see somewhere between 15 and 20,000 students get connected to a small group while they've been in college with us. We've seen over 1,000 students baptized, and we've been able to plant since 2014, 15 churches on 15 campuses. And Lord willing, we'll plant our 16th campus, or 16th church on campus at Colorado State University this winter. So, man, we've been so blessed by God as He's multiplied our story and multiplied disciples, and we've been able to reach the campus in a big way. And so I want to share three lessons that we've learned along the way in our missional journey and our multiplication journey, and I hope they're encouraging to you. The first lesson is that the resources are in the harvest. Okay, the resources are in the harvest, and what this means is that so much of what multiplication requires is that you multiply leadership, you multiply opportunities for worship, opportunities to serve, opportunities to lead. All of that multiplication takes money and time and energy and resources and leadership. And the reality is sometimes it can feel like the resources aren't there. But I promise you, the more you engage the mission, and the more you go, the more you send people, even sending your best leaders, you find that the resources are in the harvest, and God begins to provide as you reach new people, train them up in the ways of Jesus, and they take on leadership of their own. The second lesson is that what got us here won't get us there. So that's not unique to us. You probably heard that in business books or from other teachers. But we've really found that to be true, and we really believe that in this time and space in kind of the Western church, that what got us to this place where the majority of the next generation is not engaged in church. We found that on most college campuses, only about 5% of students are engaged in any kind of gospel community. So we really believe that the future requires innovative approaches to churches and leadership and multiplication and sending, all that stuff. And one of the things that's been cool in our story is that we're on the front lines of the next generation, and so we've been able to learn so much about the next step that God is leading the church toward by just watching what our students are saying and teaching us about culture and the world and how they're applying the gospel to their peers. And the last thing is that kingdom multiplication requires deep reliance on God. So we have, like I said, we've pressed into strategy, we've pressed into innovation, and we've been able to try all kinds of radical things and risky things that most churches don't get to try. But we have a young leadership team, we have young leaders, and we're able to try new things and innovate. But there is no substitute for deep reliance on Jesus. And we've learned the hard way at times what it looks like when you get a little too dependent on your strategies, a little bit too dependent on your innovations. And I'll just say that you can leverage your talent and leverage your ability and your ideas all day long. But at the end of the day, God brings the growth. God makes the disciples. God saves lives. And so the future of the missional movement in North America, I believe, is one that's marked by crazy prayer and faith and reliance on the Holy Spirit to move. So I hope that our story has been encouraging to you. And if you ever want to connect with us at Resonate, feel free to reach out. We would love to help you in any way we can, or simply just hear stories of what God's doing in your context. So thank you.